Hi guys, today we're playing The Farmer Was Replaced, which is a game suggested to me by a viewer, and I looked into it and I thought it seemed like a really cool game. As some of you might know, I'm going to start university, and as a prep work for that I'm learning about Python programming. And what a better way is there to learn about programming than to do it through a game where it's a little bit more fun than just doing mathematical graphs and stuff like that. Which is also fine, but you know, sometimes it's good to change things up a little bit. So we'll be trying this game. I don't have much knowledge about it other than we'll be doing some farming with programming. So I'll press start. And we have a lot of reading to do, I can see. Getting started. This window contains information about everything in the game. You can move windows around by dragging and dropping the gray part of the window. You can move around by dragging, blah blah blah. To get started, let's try. Okay. Oh, that's so much reading. Okay, but I can see we have two commands available. Harvest, which we can imagine is harvesting. And do a flip. Two drone commands available. Okay, so I guess do a flip will make the drone do a flip. And it suggests that we can do it this way. And we have this window. We can create more files by using the plus button in the upper right corner of the screen. And we can dock windows together. Syntax is also similar to that of Python. That's nice, because that's what I actually have been, self-studying a little bit. If it were C++, I would be screwed. Okay, let's just try. I'll just put in harvest. Oh, let's have it do a flip first to celebrate the start of our harvest. And we do a harvest. And we'll see. It worked! And we got achievements. Great, run your first program, do a flip, acrobat, yeah, great. We can do that. I can see we get some hay obtained by cutting grass. And we have a flashing, it's an unlocked tree. Okay, it's pretty big. And there's hats. That cost 50 hay, okay, that's still far from now. Increased yield, which is double. That's nice. And some execution speed of the code on the drone. And the first thing we can unlock though is a while loop. So that's nice, because then we can actually just we don't have to write it a trillion times here. But let's just take this, so we need 5, so we can just play this. We should have more than plenty for the first upgrade. Let's get started. We take the while loop. You have unlocked the while loop, and the value is true and false. The while loop keeps executing the loop body as long as the condition is true. The while condition, blah blah blah. Don't worry about creating infinite loops. The delays in the execution will prevent the program from freezing. That's nice. I've tried that. It's, I guess we just take all of this and say while, and then with a capital T, otherwise it won't actually listen to what we're saying. Giving me some sort of error there. I guess it's just because it didn't have anything put in yet. So we can say while true, we harvest. And maybe before we do the harvest, again, we want the do a flip.
Excellent.
Just because we're a happy little drone. So let's see if it works. Yeah, it works. But okay, it's going. Okay, that's nice. We still get it while checking out the unlocked tree or the skill tree. Green means we can buy it already. increase the speed of both the drone and the code execution. So I guess we'll just take that because it's the only thing we can buy at this point. Speed upgrade. The execution speed has been doubled. The problem is that the drone now harvests faster than the grass can grow, resulting in no harvest at all. To deal with this, if branches and the can harvest function are now unlocked. So far we only had true and false as conditions, which is of course not very useful with if. The new function can harvest provides a better condition. Can harvest returns true if the plant under the drone can be harvested and false otherwise. It's pretty useful, so I guess this is the drone going, yeah, we're not earning anything. I guess that has something to do with it. Okay, so let's try and stop this because it's not doing anything. So we still want the loop, the while loop, to it works. That's neat. Lucky guess. We still want that, but as it said, we want the if can harvest and harvest, I suppose. Oh, no semicolon there, we're not adding anything under it. Let's see. Still have to do a flip. While true, boom. So now it's harvesting at the most optimal rate in terms of what the grass can produce without actually spoiling the harvest. That's neat. We have 60 something and we can buy a whole lot. Hats are cool, but I guess it's just cosmetic. But we also have something not cosmetic. Expand expands the farmland and unlocks movement. Okay. And we can plant, unlocks planting. Okay. Plant entities dot push, and we have increased yield. Okay, that's far off. It's 300. Let's just get the expand. Your farm has grown. This space is not much use if you can't move the drone, so there's no function move that moves the drone. Move requires that you specify the direction in which you want the drone to move. There are 4 new constants for this: north, east, south, and west. That's great because I can see, for example, move north. Yeah, I always switch up east and west, and which one is right, which one is left, but I guess we'll do that by trial and error. If you move over the edge of the farm, the drone will be moved to the other side of the farm. Okay, that's pretty neat. Won't crash and burn. And the following example code will keep moving the drone north and wrap back to the start when it reaches the edge of the farm. While true, move north. And then I suppose we want to move to the next tile. Move north. Let's see if this works. But there's a little bit of, what do you call it? Goes all the way back. It wraps back all the way back to the beginning, where it's not the most optimal use of the time. Guess it would be better if it also harvested on the way back. How can we do that? If can harvest move north, we want that to happen free. Harvest move north, harvest move north, harvest move south. It's harvesting 3 times now, which is good, and then we want it to move, that's not north, south this time. And then harvest, 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 harvest. And then move south, and maybe this works, let's see. Yeah, this is good. No wasted time on like moving the drone all the way back to the beginning. It's like constantly harvesting. That's good. That's pretty ugly code, I guess. I suppose anyone with actual coding experience sees this, they will ridicule me, but nonetheless it works. And this is the stage I'm at, I guess, sadly. Okay, so let's get into it. That's, we can increase the yield, that's nice. So now we get, double, that's nice. Let's just buy the hats. Yeah, okay, so we have change hats, and change hats, what about a green hat? So we change the hat, we do a flip, and then we do all that same jazz. Oh, this is not good. We needed to start from the beginning. I guess we can create this one and have it move back. So move. Play this and see. No, what the? Oh! Or south. Oh, silly brain. Okay, there we go. So now it should work. We have 100, so we can buy the plant. Grass is nice because it grows automatically. All other plants have to be planted with the plant function. The only plant you can plant right now is a bush. You can pass the type of plant you want to plant. You can pass the type of plant you want to plant to the function like this: plant and then entities.bush. This will plant the bush under the drone. Call clear to reset the farm to all grass and reset the drone position. Oh, so I can also just use this to reset drone position at the move south and all that jazz. Okay. So I guess we should be trying to include some planting here. We can change the hat too. Try the straw hat. Do a flip. And then we... okay, I just want to say clear. Should be moved back to the beginning. Yes, that's nice. Okay, so we wanted to, let's say, first plant entities.bush. Okay, let's see how this goes. Why did it stop? If can harvest. Ah! Okay, yeah, that's bad. Let's just run this one. Uh-huh. I guess we don't need the if can harvest now because we have more than one tile. So instead of harvest, we have the plant entities bush. And then it moves north. And then it harvests the grass. And then moves north and harvests another grass. And then moves south. Harvests the grass. Moves south. And harvests, I suppose, the bush whatever thing. Oh, got a wood. Which I suppose is from the bush. I thought for some reason it doesn't give us berries, but wood. Alright, let's try this. It's not enough time for the bush. And then we say if can harvest. Let's try this. It works. A little bit slow getting the wood, but it works. That requires 20 wood. Yeah, that's... yeah, no shot. Another 20. Oh, we can do operators. It's cheap. I don't know. Oh, we can also buy these now. Yeah, let's do that. Your farm has expanded again. Now the tiles are no longer in a nice row, so you need to find a way to traverse a square grid. With the while loop, this is not possible until you unlock the senses and operators. It is time to introduce the for loop. Okay, so we have for iron range 5. Know that one. we get a new function called get world size is also available. Yeah, but for iron range, but we could also just have it move north. It doesn't need. No? Let's look back on this. Let's say change hat. Now we change it to, let's try the gray hat. And it does a flip, and then we can say, because now I'm thinking it would be nice to either have it go like this, but then how would we have it return all the way back? Maybe it's easier to have it go up here. Do we need to program it either like this, or just like a donut, a square donut? I think the square donut is a little bit easier. So we need one length north and one length east or west, one length south, and again. So we say while true for I in range. Harvest and move north. I suppose we can just repeat this, but where we change it. We of course don't want them all to be north, but let me see. So that's east. Whoops. I suppose this. No, not suppose. I know this one is south. And this one will be west. This is the one I'm unsure about. Don't. Let's see how this goes. We all reset. The gray one is caught. The first argument of range was get world size. Ah. Oh my god. I'm a silly head. Silly head. Oh, that was cringe. But yeah. Oh, I can zoom out. It's nice. But the gray hat is... I'm not a fan of that. Let's check the purple. Wizard hat? Yeah, boy. What's the problem? What defined? What do you mean? Harvest has never been defined. You must assign a value to a variable. It's not a variable. What are you talking about? Did I just... Oh my... It's harvest. Oh my...
Stupid.
I know it's harvest, not harvest. Oh my... My English skills are just deteriorating in front of you guys. It's embarrassing. Okay, but I am Danish, so... You'll have me excused. Like... Okay, let's see. It works. But... That's not the... Why is it doing that? Wait. So let's see. We can do the execute one step at a time. So we just change the hat. We do the flip while true for iron range. Get world size, which is free. Harvest. Move north. And it should harvest again. Move harvest. But that's the same as the. So it's like. Let's see how many. Moves back there also. And now. It's trying to move south. Okay. So it seems like the get world size is one step too big. So maybe I can just say -1. But this is a little bit silly at this point, but you know, you're watching a beginner programmer, so yeah, if you want to watch pro code, you watch someone else, but if you want to watch someone struggle, you're welcome. Let's see. Huh? I don't have operators unlocked? Oh. Okay, let's buy it. Yeah, blah 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 blah. There's a lot of math and not. If more equal to, or less than or equal to. Yeah, this one and that one. These two, I don't know what means really. Heck, we'll see. So it should work now. And this works also. So now we have a square hate donut being harvested. That's terrific. So now we just need to figure out how we can actually optimize this. That's it for this week. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll be seeing you next week. Stay cool.
Bye.